Cartridge. Ramrod. Spare key. Box handle. Does that open the balcony door? The promenade deck. It seems strange to come out on deck from someone else's cabin, but the captain asked me to stay out of his sight. He didn't mention other passengers, and there's the colonel, guys. We found him at last. Question Arthur Blake. Maybe I can catch him off guard if I confront him directly with the evidence I found. Yep. Let's be direct, guys. You, the bloody murderer!
Charles was the worst person I ever served with. He snuck out of camp to make a deal to save his own skin, leaving us unguarded. I even took a bullet rescuing one of our men.
Listen to Colonel Blake, then put the story fragments in the correct order. Choose 2 story phrases to swap. Yeah, we already know that Charles is a jerk, guys. All he cares about is money. Okay, put the story fragments in the correct order. Took a bullet, save a comrade. Leaving the army? Huh? Or is that number 1? That's number 1. Meeting Blake. Oh, not Blake. Oh, yeah, Blake meeting Charles Harper, and then save the comrade, took a bullet.
After the war, the doctor sent me on a cruise. He said the sea air would do me good. That's where I met Madame Laroche, who had also been hurt by Charles. We were together when it happened. I discovered afterward that my cane was missing.
What? Alibis, guys? Are they telling the truth that they are actually together? Not in the vicinity of the body? The doctor sent you on a cruise where you met the Madame Laroche. The colonel and Madame Laroche made similar statements, and both of the cabins were broken into. Is someone trying to frame them? The same person who threatened me and Miss Reynolds. What? Another framing, guys? Maybe the real killer is someone else, then. Return to your cabin. Miss Reynolds, guys. The suspicious Miss Reynolds in a blue dress, who was leaning on the victim's doorway right after his death. Is she the only suspect left? The furnace flue needs to be thoroughly cleaned. And now that it is clean, what do we do? Horn without its bell. Blake monogram. Music circle. The anchor phone. A mode. Pewter trinket. Harper scored. What is this? Emergency exit. That only opens with a special lever. What do we use as a material? The trinket? Gold. Made of gold. Need a fire. Anything else? Fine pairs of notes, musical notes. Exquisite handle, a lighter. The storeroom. Back to Mabel's cabin, my cabin. Oh, the king! Someone's trying to frame me, guys. That's the Colonel's king. Being back in my cabin helps me think it couldn't hurt to look through my things while I'm here. Could spark something I hadn't considered before. That's the Colonel's king, everybody. Examine the bloodstained king. Yup. Oh, someone used that to whack the victim, Charles HOPA, in the head. That's his blood.
There. The murder weapon is in the cabin.
I trusted you, Lady Mabel. I look the other way and you try something like this.
The devil in the blue dress.
Wait, it's not like that.
She's a devil.
I'm afraid I'll have to lock you up until I can get the constable.
Gee. She contacted the captain, guys. It's funny, the captain doesn't believe in my ridiculous stories, but he took the notebook anyway. My dear husband would be shocked to know the trouble I'm in. Get out of the kitchen and onto the deck. The devil in the blue dress. It's her all along, framing everyone. Leaving a potential criminal near an open window with enough material to make a rope. Maybe he did it on purpose, guys. The captain did this on purpose. I think he believed my innocence. Miss Peacock. Eva, yeah, she is Miss Peacock. The murder weapon is the dagger. And the place of murder is the bar. The murderer, Miss Peacock. There's a key inside the oven. Ice. Alright, can we get a pot? We need a pot. To boil some water here. To get whatever's buried in the hot coals in the tool. Yep. Red lever. The bronze hanger. Remove the rust with grindstone. Ouch! Hot water. Here. Cotton towel, cotton tablecloth. Cotton apron. Turning into the rope, guys? How long is this rope? Not very long. But long enough for us to escape in. Do we not have a pot? We need to boil some water here. I don't have a pot. Well, let's get out then. For now. Is there a date when this game was set? Didn't say. I don't know. 2030s? Yeah, maybe. Let's just look at Miss Peacock's dress. That style. Yeah, we survived the fall. Well, the captain's bridge. I'm sure Captain Whitney hid my notebook in his room. Alright, we made it out, guys. Take your notebook. Your old game sets. Rats, the spring is broken and the lid won't stay up. Polish, nail polish. So, haven't decided the idea which of these cabins belong to Miss Reynolds. We have not explored her cabins yet, guys. Yeah, that's where we'll find damning evidence. The crime against humanity is inside her room. Cup emblem. Brush, empty kettle. That we can use. Light bulb. It's a puppet. The scissors won't work properly. Wooden puppets. Game dice. Red white pictures painted on them. We have the red polish, nail polish. Now we need white color. Okay, let's go back to the kitchen here. Boil some water, guys. Hot water. '20s are so cool, the ladies in dresses. Yeah, Sharon. When people dress in style. A fruit basket. Small light bulb. Cake server and the handle? Maybe that one? Exquisite handle. Padlock. And the light bulb, guys. That goes here. How are these objects connected that will guide me to the correct order for pressing the buttons? Tentacle. So there's one. Glasses. Spyglass. The rope. Is it the wake? Yeah, I guess so. Ocean waves. The anchor. Captain. Boat. Oh? Wait. I don't know, guys. What happened there? Anyway. The captains. This is the bridge. If I were a captain, where would I hide the notebook from a murderer investigation? Inside the drawers, guys, or in the cabinet? The log cabinet here. Looks like the place. Criminal investigation. The board is perfect for connecting all the info I've collected. I will attach my evidence and conclusions and then tie them together with a string. Turn it into a board? Notice board. If I'm not here, check my schedule. I'm somewhere on the ship, Captain Whitney. At the helm, the captain can refresh my memory, or his memory, of the day's plan. We are missing quite a few items here. A brush? Do I use it here? Oh, we need white paint. Still. Is there an item? W! Aha. So that's all we need. White paint. By looking at passenger requirements, I'm assigning them to cabins. I can figure out where Miss Reynolds lives. It's going to be a puzzle, guys. We need her room number. Dice. Place the cubes in the correct places. Drag the cube in the direction you want to move it. The cube will move in a straight line until it hits an obstacle, a wall, or another cube. Okay, so... Skull in here. Dolphin. Ocean waves. Alright, got it. Pretty easy. My notebook. Now to find Miss Reynolds' cabin. Want to understand who she is and why she's interfering with the investigation. Yep. Study the list and find her cabin number. Grindstone. Just what we need. A pie server. Mailbox key. A hinge. A mailbox. Have we seen one? A package? Passenger requirements. So I guess we will use that. Use that here or here on the layout of the ship. Prop this up. Fish hook. Oh, this is here. Where do I use the fish hook? In here? Passenger cards. A hinge. Okay, so we can figure out her room number now. Using the cards from the Clue board game. Assign the passengers to cabins, review the passenger requirements, and drag the passenger's portrait and name card to the cabin that best suits them. Okay, so the only one we know is Reynolds, Miss Reynolds. Miss Lillian Reynolds wants to live close to the ship's lounge, but not directly next to it. Alright, do we have one that is doable right now? Lady Evelyn Bancroft prefers a cabin in the center of the row with a sea view. Bancroft. The sea view. So the hallway is right here, guys, right by the doors. So this side faces the sea, and this side faces the sea too. Right? Both sides. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. We have 8 cards here. 12 cabins. Mr. Percival Graves dislikes having neighbors on either side, preferring to socialize during deck walks inside, so he lives by himself in a group, guys. Empty cabins on the sides. Alright, Mr. Percival Graves. What else can we do? Mr. Horace Willoughby wants a cabin on the same deck as a captain. Willoughby. Same deck as a cabin, maybe right here. On the captain's side, as far away as possible from the captain. Promenade deck. Close to the ship lounge. Lillian Reynolds. does that mean in number 2? Right there. Not by the lounge, but close to the lounge. Mrs. Henrietta Bloom feels comfortable if the cabins on both her left and right are occupied by women. Henrietta Bloom. So she lives here or here? And then the other one is going to be the loner. Percival Graves. One of the two guys. The cabin to the left of Dr. Reginald Blackwell is under repair. Black of Reginald Blackwell may be here. So this one is empty? The only choice here, guys. So 3 women on one side, or on one group here. And then the other one is going to be an empty slot. Percival Graves, empty cabins on both sides. And that leaves Mr. Archibald Smythes. Here, left of Lillian Reynolds. Right? Lady Evelyn Bancroft prefers a cabin in the center of the road with a sea view. Bancroft. Huh? Alright, this makes no sense, guys. Percival Graves is not liking neighbors. So both empty slots. Lady Evelyn Bancroft prefers a cabin in the center of the road with a sea view. Center of the road, Bancroft may be here. Center, guys. So that means, oh, okay, this actually works. Henrietta Bloom feels comfortable if cabins on both her left and right are occupied by women. Right here, left and right. Violet Ashcroft on this side. It's not over. Something is wrong. So now let's change these 2 groups here, guys. So Percival Graves on this side. Then the 3 women on this side. Oh, Ashcroft, Bancroft in the middle. There. No? What is the problem here? Lillian Reynolds wants to live close to the ship's lounge. She is very close. And Archibald doesn't mind a corner cabin, as long as there's a man living beyond the adjacent wall, side or back. Side, yeah, Blackwell living right next to him, guys. He was a man living next to him. This looks pretty good here, this arrangement. Henrietta Bloom, left and right, woman. Yes. Lady Evelyn Bancroft, a cabin in the center of the road with a sea view. Yes. Horace Willowy, cabin on the same deck as the cabin. Yes. As far away from the cabin as possible. There is a way spot, guys, as far away from the bridge. Percival Grave is like having neighbors. Yeah, he is all alone in the group. Cabin to the left of Dr. Reginald Blackwell is under repair. Yes, empty cabin. Left of Blackwell. And Smythe doesn't mind a corner cabin. Corner cabin? Does that mean it's a corner cabin though? Wait, guys. Maybe this is not a corner cabin. Even though it's a corner of the group, it's not corner enough. I don't know. But I feel like that is the only choice here. Because Lillian Reynolds has to be close to the cabin. Or the lounge.